Welcome to Biweekly Book Talk. I'm your host, Abby Nowicki. We're here with some of the Divergent cast, Beatrice, Pryor, and Four. So come on out. I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay, sounds fine.
Thanks for having us on your show, Abby.
First off, give us some background on the faction system.
Our government divided the people into 5 groups: the Amity, Abnegation, Dauntless, Erudite, and Candor. They did this to retain peace.
So how do you find out what faction system you belong to?
You take an aptitude test, and that tells you what faction you are most suited for.
What happens during these aptitude tests?
You get a shot in your neck, which we call a serum, and you go into a simulation. It plays things in your mind that seem real but aren't. Whichever choices you make will determine what faction you have.
Do you have to go to the faction that the aptitude results say?
No, you can choose from any of the 5 factions.
Once you choose a faction, do you have to go through an initiation?
Whatever faction you choose, you have to go through some sort of initiation. For Dauntless initiation, you have to go through a series of mental and physical training.
What happens if you fail initiation?
You become part of the factionless.
Interesting. So tell us about the Dauntless life.
It is a very daring life. People jump off of trains. Also, the food is very good. We have one of the youngest leaders, too. His name is Eric.
So Tris, I heard you were Abnegation. Tell us about that.
Abnegation is a faction of selflessness. We also feed the factionless, and we are the main government.
So to wrap things up, tell me what has happened in the past year.
I wasn't happy in Abnegation, so I transferred to Dauntless, and I went through initiation and I passed. And then something dramatic happens that involves Abnegation, Erudite, and Dauntless.
Thanks for coming to our show, Beatrice and Four.
No problem, Abby. Thanks for having us.
See you in 2 weeks on Biweekly Book Talk.